I'm not yet dead, and welcome back to No Man's Land. So, it's still raining. It's raining the whole time I was having some work done in the yard. It's still raining. It's still forecast to rain. It's just rain, really, basically, isn't it? Really, you know. So I just thought we'd come down here very quickly. I know it's a bit repetitive of recent videos, but these things need doing. I'm just going to quickly sample this field, and then I've got the leased equipment ready, and here and ready and here, you know what I mean. So we can very quickly slurry and cultivate straight afterwards, and then actually, I know I said I was going to do some silage bales, but I thought actually it would make more sense to start cutting some fields. So and I've got a couple of ones I want to do around here, so we might start doing that too. We'll do a bit of each. Again, just trying to keep these videos short and not too repetitive. And as I said, we've seen some of this recently, though actually I didn't really show, not that I've not shown it before, but I didn't show the sampling the field last time. So, while we do a bit of chat, I still need to sell those logs. Oh my god, there's so much to do. But it's fun, I'm enjoying it, I hope you are too. Yeah, it's good, it's all good. No Man's Land, probably now the longest I've spent on a map on 19. Shocking number of hours, which I'm sure is true of most people, to be fair. I can't imagine I'm exceptional, though I've got a lot more to do, and I've only just really started playing the map. Quite apart from this, I mean, I've been playing it all the way along. That was kind of the point. That's why it's taken me so long. I wanted to develop it and build it organically, not just come on, build it, farm it. I'm building it as I farm it, and that was always the plan. It was also the plan for me to I'm going the wrong way, sorry, I'm looking at the map and actually steering the wrong way. That the farm would, grow, it would develop, which is why we've just put a new yard in. We've got plenty of money, big might as well. Next thing will be to no, I'm sorry, the ACD side of me cannot leave that space in the middle. You know what I mean, that thing. Now, which is the button for, must be that one then. Yes, there we go. Right, analysis done. Hold that, wait. So there we go. Actually, what I'll do is I'll run this quickly back up to the farm. I'll get the fent, which I think we'll try. I'm pretty sure, I'm assuming anyway, that I can. Oh, that's all right. Look really low. I'm assuming I can plough out the fields, like, and create fields with the fent 250. So I'll take this back, and I'll run down with the fent, and hopefully by then we'll have the analysis from the lab, and we can get on. Whew, that was quick. We got it already, and we'll get on the slurry and cultivate the field. Actually, I had to bring the fent here. Let's switch the engine off while it's been filled up, because it needed some fuel rather desperately. So there we go, nice and full, refueled. I feel a bit better now. I'm in a dry cab. It was a bit damp sitting in the gator. So yeah, so actually this is where we'll want to start one of the fields going. It's going to be a bit of a funny shape, but I do want to make good use of this space. So I think this track will bring around here, and I'll have a field running into this corner a little bit, and we'll bring the track basically past that tree, just past the edge of the whoa, what is with my steering at the moment? But basically past the edge of the old playground there, and actually then I think, because there'll be there's a footpath there, look, so we'll bring the track across here, sort of make it a bit of a public bridleway type thing, or maybe have it run along. And again, look, there it goes. I don't know if it's my controller or what, but every now and again it shears to the left like crazy. And then yeah, so the track will come along this edge and join up with this one at the farm here. So a lot of landscaping to be done, but anyway, so that's roughly where we're going to put the fields in. We're also going to have a little field over next to where the sheep are. So if I just take this to the other side of the bridge, because that's where the class is anyway, I'm going to put something in here, probably just a small one, just sort of a part of this farm here, really. Sort of about 4 fields of its own, not I keep separate equipment in, but you know what I mean. Be a bit of a funny shaped field again, but just a little one. So I'll leave the fen here a minute. It did occur to me actually as well, I have had the truck filling up with slurry, because of course, as I remember, if you remember in the last video, was it the last video that I was doing this? Apologies if it was, oh dear. But that was for the landscaping, so it's fine. That I'd accidentally put slurry in, and it's now nearly empty. But the truck is standing by, and we might just, I'll do some of this and then perhaps we'll just leave a worker to it or something. There we go. So if I can get the edges done, then might just leave a worker to it and we'll go away and do some ploughing. So yeah, I'm hoping that the fen will create fields. Actually, I should have checked on the way over and I didn't. And then we'll just do I just thought it might be actually really, ooh, careful. Might be a really easy way to just mark out the fields, and then I'll get a bigger plough to actually plough them all out in their entirety. So actually, of course, we know it can. Silly. Of course it can create fields. We just used it to do just that. So I wasn't really creating a field, I was connecting them together, which is why I didn't make that mental jump. But there you go. Mental leap, jump. Anyway, but yeah, of course it will. What a wally. So that's fine. Again, just watching the edge. I've got a track to put in here as well, actually. I'll have to get rid of those logs first. So I think, you know what? I think that actually I could cheat a bit. If I'm going to use a worker on this, I could go and unload the slurry that I've just filled into the tanker, and I can't unload it. Can I? I can't put it back. Oh, well, never mind. I'll go get the tanker. It's not far. I was just thinking I could get the worker to pull it straight from the cow pasture, but I can't, because you can't put it back into the cow pasture. Oh well. Whoa, let's not disturb that nice neat pile of logs. Perfectly ready for me to pick up at some point, which probably means Mr. L Worko is going to leave a bit. Right, let me go get the slurry. I've actually been there as well, of course, with the truck. Means that actually, as soon as he's run out of slurry and there's no more in the tanker, I can just go get more digestate. But I think what's in here should be enough. But it doesn't use that. Oh, let's just say that. I just use what, about 4,500 litres just doing 2 strips, and yeah, I don't know, actually maybe it won't be. Oh well, we'll see. Right, so yeah, have to do this first. Couldn't lime it, of course, because it's too blooming wet. Let's see how Mr. Worker does. All switched on, all good to go. Thank you very much. you carry on. You'll probably miss bits at the bottom because of these logs, but other than that, you should be alright. Okay, quick, let's run back into the fence, get in the dry, and let's start marking out some fields. So I'm going to mark just inside us. As I mentioned before, I'm going to start putting hedges in along the road boundary, so I will not get too close to the edge. We will try and keep it, which I can't get too close anyway in actual fact, because there's a tree there, which is a bit good. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. No, it's a good thing. So if I get the line right by driving into the hedges, sorry, and then take it in one, that should be about right. And then if I do that, leave a little bit of a gap, might put an extra row of hedges in, try and keep that distance from the road the same. We'll lower that down, put on create fields, and we are done. So again, actually think about it, of course I have just been creating fields with this, so it's a little bit samey, but as I said last time, we were joining fields. This time we are creating new fields. We're going to mark out, well, see how we do, a couple of fields. That could come over a bit more actually. Let's come over a bit more. I sort of lost the line. Yeah, just I figured, you know, it's raining. I mean, you know what, it might not take too long before, or it might be a while rather, should I say, before I actually get round to filling them in and making use of them. But I thought, well, it needs doing. As we'll just get on with it. I've also got a shed load of landscaping I need to do, but I've just done the yard and do all that sort of stuff. So actually, you know what, I could put a little bit more. Right, that'll do. Again, probably won't put a hedge up the edge here. It's more about demarking them from roads and splitting them up and stuff. Again, I might decide once I put the hedges in to mark that just a little bit, to take that a little bit close to the road, but we'll see how we do. This just wants to run roughly parallel to the river, which is one of my landscaping projects. I might take out that tree actually. I also need to properly texture that grass and put weeds and stuff on it. Yeah, I think we'll lose that tree. But again, bring it in. Might put a footpath along the edge of the river, who knows? But that might be on the other side, I suppose. Yeah, we'll need to texture in carefully to the edge of this. I've taken that a little bit further up than I planned, so that's going to be a bit awkward to both seed and cultivate, etc, etc. Actually not, no, I'm going to leave that. We'll see. If it's too awkward, I can always change the shape. Right, what I may want to do, let's go straight down. But what I may of course want to do is, actually no, I think we've got it roughly right. I should have started this from the other end really and gone straight up. Actually, I don't think we're too far off. Actually, you know what, that's not too bad, is it? But it's fine, it could still be neater. There you go, actually marking out a field, that's pretty quick. That's all we're doing, just marking them out. I am not going to plough them out with this, that would just take way too long. And actually, you know what, I actually rather like this as a tool for marking out fields. I really do. It's accurate, it's not too fast, it's not too wide. I haven't got something I'm towing behind me that's you know, doing its own thing. It is ploughing wherever the tractor goes, for as long as that weird thing on my controller doesn't happen. That'll do, that's better shape, I like that. Yeah, that's a much better shape. There we go. Field 1, marked. Just a little baby field, in relative terms. May as well just do this bit while we're here. Right, better go and check on our worker. Actually no, I'm going to thicken this end a bit. Just to remove the risk of accidents with a larger plough. That does a good job. Need to come and take that tree out. I can't remember if I've got a tree harvester at the moment. I don't think I do. You know what, I wasn't going to keep this, but you know what, I might just do, only with the plough attachment, but for doing this, that's done a great job. So yeah, I might lose the cultivator and the seeder, because frankly, it's getting a little bit on the small side for what I need. But for doing this, spot on. He's doing right, that worker. Already good halfway through the field. There we go. That will do nicely. Turn off create fields just to be safe. Okay, field number 1. Bit of an odd shape, but there you go. Right, as I said, so this will be the track. Again, trying to keep that distance because I might put hedging against the field. So this track will come across here, so I might need to level this ground a little bit, which isn't going to be easy, but still, we'll see how we do. Actually, the area of ploughing is pretty much what I marked out before. I may expand it, of course, once I've done that bit of levelling and sorting that ground out, but it's pretty much what I did when I cut it. The line's getting a bit blurry because it's grown since, but I'm not sure I want to bring it out as high as that field, so I think we'll do it slightly offset, bring the track gradually down. Yeah, you can just about make out that I'd cut the grass here, but it's sort of grown back since, so it's not as obvious as it might have been. Let's start from here and see how we do. But yeah, I've been meaning to put this second field in here for a long time, so I'm kind of excited to be getting on with it. Next to the other one that's there, might need a little bit of tidying up later on. I'm creeping to the left a little bit. That's better. Now I'm creeping to the right a little bit. Yeah, it's going to be quite a big field actually, isn't it, compared to that one. I might even shape that one out to make it follow the line of the river a bit more. But again, not going to take it too far. I think that will do. Nicely done. Nice steady gentle curve. Bringing it around. Then we'll bring it round the edge of this sort of oxbow lake type thing that's been formed, or my vague attempt at anyway. Haven't seen any sign of the worker running out of slurry. The money isn't going down at such an alarming rate that I'm concerned that he's buying it. I'm pretty sure I switched all that off. Workers buying stuff. Has its advantages, but I generally prefer not to. Right, again, going to be slightly awkward corner. Again, may reshape it at some point in time, but leaving space for a track to come in and past that tree, so I need to sweep back a little bit more. That will do. There's enough space. Again, plus potentially enough space to leave a hedge, because I want the track to come all the way around and join up with the other one that comes out of the farm and sort of separate. I'm going to put another field on the other side of this space as well. Again, just another little one. That should be alright. It's touch and go. Probably before I do anything with these fields. I mean, I might fill them in, but before I actually cultivate them, seed them, anything like that, I may actually I might have gone a little bit high. Yeah, I may do the landscaping of the track and everything else just to make sure that it works before I risk putting any crops in. Actually, that's not too bad. I've come in a little bit higher than I wanted to, but again, I can adjust it. It's fine. We can just paint over it. It's not a problem. Retexture it. I'll get rid of the field boundary. Where's the edge? Oh, gone well past it. There it is. It's getting a little bit dark, I guess, for doing this kind of thing. Right, in which case I'm actually, because I seem to have brought it back in a little bit. Yeah, this one might need a little bit of messing, to be honest. You know what I'll do? I will go back down this way, neaten this edge up. So I should be able to see that on the map now. Yep. It's definitely an interesting shape field. Wow, that worker really has nearly finished. Well, there you go. I've no idea how we're doing for time, but I'm guessing we must be coming up on 25-30 minutes. Let's just do this edge. There we go. Beautiful. Try and get this a bit better. That's better. Still going to the left a little bit. Whoa, and there he goes again. Well, he has shot off to the left there. Better now. Just tweak him to the right a little bit every now and again. That's much better. Okay. Much, much better. And again, just making sure. I'll do. Beautiful. Well, there we go, folks. I think I will call it a day there. Let's just have a look and see how that looks. It certainly is an odd shaped field, but actually I kind of like it. I kind of like it. So we'll just see. I might need to flatten this curve out. I think I brought it too far across. And as I say, what I'll do then is probably, once we've got this track in, take a couple of these trees out. We'll have another little field just going across, very square, very plain. though I could use a bit of that space there, but basically we'll just have a little field just going around here, again leaving a bit of space. I'm umming and ahhing about getting rid of the heating plant, to be honest. The prices are generally quite atrocious. It's taking up slots of space, but I could always expand the field if I do, so in the meantime we'll just leave it, and yeah, just do that at some point. But I want to get this track in first and get that field right so that I can get this field to fit. But yeah, that's the plan. Anyway, take off create fields for safety. I actually quite like that. Yeah, we'll just get that track in. I say I need to level this car, and I'll try have a go at leveling this ground so we get a reasonably level track. It's a little bit too sloped, cambered at the moment. Yeah, I keep getting pulled to the left, and I'm sure it's my controller, though to be fair I've never noticed it in any other game. I suppose it's not so obvious if you're not driving. Don't know. Anyway, it says this guy's finished. I'll go and check it out, make sure that he's done. There might be an odd strip at the end. Looks like we didn't need any more slurry. Yeah, he's missed. It looks like he's missed a few spots. I thought he might. That's fine. I'll get those tidied up. And it's just going to keep raining, isn't it? Really. I'll spend a little bit of time doing something during the evening. I'll speed up time a little bit, and maybe I'll do some of that landscaping I just talked about off screen, or I'll do actually the texturing of the river. I've got all that to do, and I'm not doing that in a video. That's just dull. So I might do that. But yeah. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks very much for watching. And yeah, like, subscriptions, very much appreciated. I was supposed to do that at the beginning, keep forgetting. And please comment, suggestions, comments, always welcome. Good or bad, you know. I'm keen to expand the channel, make it more appealing. So if there's stuff that I'm not doing that I should do, stuff that I'm doing that people don't like, just let me know. Really appreciate that. Be really helpful. Get a bit of feedback, or just, you know, any suggestions, ideas, gratefully received. But yeah, and share it if you want to, you know, all that jazz. But yeah, thanks very much for watching anyway. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.